guys, it's Di from Bags4Bubbles, and it's the springtime tag. So I haven't done a tag video, especially over here, in a really long time. And I was tagged by Just Jennifer. Jen, I will tag her channel down below, or not tag her, but I'll link her down below. And also Brooke from Pink to Paris, I will link both those ladies down below. She was the other person that Jen tagged to do this tag video. And they are my gal pals from Chicago, so I miss you guys. Hopefully I'll see you all this summer if I manage to make my way over there. But I thought that this was a fun tag. It has some nice springtime-oriented questions. And even though it is like 38 degrees here in Michigan today, I thought I would talk about spring because I'm ready to talk about spring. So, the first question on the springtime tag is, spring means glowing skin. What do you do for a healthy glowing skin? So I don't change up my routine all that much from winter to spring, but I do tend to use more moisturizers or a heavier moisturizer in the winter. So I just got this Pacifica brand stuff. I haven't used it yet, just disclaimer. But I just got this Pacifica stuff, the Dreamy Youth Day and Night Face Cream, and also the Seafoam Complete Face Wash. I still really love my Origins. I just like the packaging on these, honestly. And I saw these at Target. I've been really intrigued by this brand, so I wanted to try more. So I got those to try, and I'll let you know how it goes. So I guess I get more in the mood to try new things, skincare-wise, in the spring. Then the next question is, what is the first beauty thing you think of when the weather warms up? I guess skincare, because that's really the first thing that I want to change so far since this warms up. I think the main thing that I really like as a noticeable difference is my nail polish, and there's a question all about this, so I'll answer that later. But I think that's where I see the biggest change, because I start to wear lighter clothing and lighter nail polish, and that's where, you know, you can really kind of see the change of seasons. What is your favorite part of spring? So my favorite part of spring is when it finally gets warm enough to where it's like warm consistently and the flowers start blooming and everything starts turning green and there's just more color around everywhere, and I feel more inspired when there's more color outside, and it just is refreshing. I love opening the windows and just when it seems more beautiful. You know, not that winter doesn't have its beautiful parts, but I think spring is like the most beautiful season. Number 4, do you hair differently in the spring? No. So I pretty much have a haircut, and then however my hair is cut, that's just pretty much how I do it. I do tend to go shorter in the winter for whatever reason and longer in the summer, is that right? But right now it's just kind of, you know, this kind of above the shoulder length bob. I'm planning on just keeping it that way. So I guess check back in the fall to see if I've changed my hair. Number 5 is, what clothing item are you most excited about wearing? And I'm very excited about wearing brighter colors. So I have been into black and gray, and that's really what I gravitated towards for most of the winter. But I do really enjoy wearing pinks and turquoises and purples. So I'm looking forward to being able to wear that and not feel like I'm like, you know, sticking out like a disco ball because it's too bright for the season. So I'll definitely be wearing some, you know, pop of color here and there. Now that, if the weather warms up, I guess you should say. Number 6 is, what is your favorite springtime smell or fragrance? So again, with the perfumes, I really don't change it from season to season. My go-to perfume is Miss Dior, and I wear that year-round basically. What I tend to do in the spring, it's kind of like this skincare, as I tend to try new things. So I'll probably go buy like a new fragrance, usually around May, my birthday, Mother's Day. I usually try a new fragrance. This year it might be Miss Dior, the Blooming Bouquet, so that's more spring-like. So I guess it's just I try new fragrances, and it differs from year to year. So I don't really know, I don't really have a favorite, but I like to test out different things. Number 7 is your favorite springtime lipstick. So the pinky color Danny from the Buxom Gloss is one that I wear all year round, but it's especially really great during the spring and the summer. In fact, I think that's what I have on right now over the Dior lipstick 356, and then it's got Danny Buxom Gloss over it. So I just like going to more pinks and pinky colors, and I definitely wear a lot more lighter tone lipstick colors when it's the spring and summer. Number 8 is favorite springtime nail color. So I did actually grab some of these. So I basically, once I picked these out, I was like, I kind of look like an Easter egg. So I started to wear more pastels. In the winter, I still wear pinks and purples, but they tend to be darker, more fuchsia or deep purples. So this is Zoya, and this is the color Venus. It's a really great shimmery color that's got a bit of glitter in it. This is Essie. This is one thing that I do in the springtime. This color name is Fashion Playground. I tend to wear turquoise nails. I went through like a phase a year or two ago where it's like all I wore, but I really do like that look. It's just fun and playful, and I start to wear that in the spring more. And then also, this is another one of my favorite Zoyas. In fact, this may be what I call it, paint my nails today. And this is Rory. And it's a great shimmery color. You can see I have the star in there because I have my favorites marked. It's just a really great color, and I wear it a ton, especially after the weather warms up a little bit. Number 9 is what is spring like where you live? And I was kind of laughing at Jen's answer because it's really the same over here. So where we're at in Michigan, I'm in the Metro Detroit area, and I'm basically just due east of the Chicagoland area. So whatever weather they have over there basically just comes to us the next day. So it's kind of like this in the spring where you get the full range. And like she said, I have an app on my phone, and you literally have to check the weather every single day because you don't know whether it's going to be in the 30s. Today it's like 38 outside, and then tomorrow it's supposed to be almost 60. So there's this huge fluctuations in the springtime. You can get snow, you can get rain, it can be sunny and warm, it can be chilly. You just get everything in the spring. So we're kind of all over the place. For fashion, what that means is like you're literally yo-yoing between like, you know, darker nail colors and darker clothing one day, and then you want to bust out the bright colors and the fun, you know, makeup and play around with all that stuff, and then it's back to dreary again. So I'll definitely be glad when we get to late spring where it kind of holds more steady, and, you know, it's a little bit more predictable that it'll be at least 50 or 60 degrees out, and, you know, you can start rocking your Easter egg nails right away. So thanks to Jen for tagging me in this. If you guys want to do the springtime tag, let me know if you did it down below, and hopefully you guys are all doing well. I'm going to do actually a total separate video on natural products, and kind of, you may see some changes coming up. I'm just starting to kind of lean that direction. So I'm going to do a video about that, and that's what I have coming up. So thanks so much for watching today, and have a great day.